to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. For today's video, I'm actually going to be sharing 15 baby boy names. If you have not seen my last video of last week, I shared 15 baby girl names. So if you need any baby girl name ideas, feel free to go to that video so that you can take a look at it. I'm actually going to link it up here so that you have easy access to it. But definitely go check that out. And I'm going to be doing the same thing in this video. I'm going to be sharing the names and sharing either a definition or the origin, whatever I was able to find on the names. So I really hope that you guys like these names. If you have any other ideas, any other definitions, or any comments on any of these names, definitely feel free to comment below. I really enjoy interacting with you guys in the comments. So let's go ahead and take a look at these names. Now, something I forgot to mention on my last video is that finding the name for your baby is probably the hardest thing that you would have to do throughout your pregnancy, because you have to think of the name that your baby is going to be called for the rest of their life. This is very important. So you have to take into consideration the pronunciation of the name, the definition, if that's important for you. If you have, let's say that your family speaks another language other than English, then you have to think about how they're going to say this name in that language. For me, for example, it's Spanish. So I have to think of names that sounded good in English and Spanish. You also have to think about the nicknames that they're going to have for your baby. All these things, these are things that you have to think of before you pick the name of your baby. So again, this is very, very important, and that's why I'm excited to share a few name ideas with you guys so that I can help you out in choosing the name for your baby. So if you do choose any of these names, let me know, because that would be amazing. But let's go ahead and get on with the list. So for the first name, I have Oliver. So I did have a similar name for the baby girls. I had Olivia, but I also like the name Oliver for a boy, and it means fruitfulness, beauty, or dignity. I think that's such a nice name. Again, these are names that we loved, but we're not going to be using for baby boy. Another name that we had was Adrian. Adrian, I was not able to find much definition on this name. It is a Latin name. Adrian and the next one that I'm going to mention, which is Fabiana. Those two, we kind of like battled between those two. At one point, Fabiana did win. We were looking to name our baby boy Fabian for a pretty long time. That's actually the name that we had in mind, until my husband told his father the name Fabian, and he's like, no, you're not naming your kid Fabian. That's such a strong name. So that's the reason why we decided not to. But between Adrian and Fabian, those two names, we kind of we were battling between those two. But again, we decided to not choose either one of those. Another one that I really like is Luca. Now, Luca means bringer of light. I think that is such a cute short name, Luca. It's like, I don't know, it sounds like an artist's name. It sounds like a famous person's name, Luca. The next one is Evan. Evan, I've always liked the name Evan. It means the Lord is gracious. This one, I've always liked it even before I even got married. The reason why we didn't choose this name is because one of our really good friends, their baby boy, his name is actually Evan. So if you didn't see my last video, I did mention that I didn't want a name that was too common or that people around us had. So that's why we decided not to name our baby boy Evan. Levi was another name that I saw that I really liked. It's a Hebrew name, and it means joined in harmony. I really liked it, but hubby he wasn't really feeling it. So that's why we didn't choose that name. But Levi, I think it's another one of those really cute short names. Enzo is another one that we thought about. It's an Italian name that means winner. However, one of my best friend's brother's name is Enzo, so that's why, again, we didn't choose that name because it was so close to us, but I think it's such a pretty name. Santiago is another one. Santiago, the only definition that I was able to find for Santiago is that it meant also Saint James. Santiago is a really cute Spanish name. I just didn't like how it would be said in English. I don't like the pronunciation of it in English. I don't even think I know how to say it. I don't even know. So I'm not even gonna try it. But I feel like it's a very strong Spanish name. Another one is Liam, and it is Irish. It means resolute protection. And this name began as a short name for William. This name is another one of those that I really liked even before I was married, even before I got pregnant, even before all of this. Liam was always one of those names that I wanted to name my kid. But I actually have a little cousin that his name is Liam. So we decided to not choose the name again. You already know the reason why. Ian is the next name, which is a little bit similar to Liam, and it means God is gracious. Same thing, we already have someone in the family that the name is Ian, so we decided not to choose that name, but it's another one of those really cute short names. I really like the short, cute names because it's so easy to just say. Jacob is the next one, and it means may God protect. This one is another one of those really cute, strong names, which is the reason why we didn't go with this one. We felt like it was a little bit too strong for what we wanted, but Jacob, I feel like that sounds so nice, Jacob. The next one is Sebastian, and it means a very respected person. It was a little bit too long for what we were looking for, but it's also a very strong, pretty name, Sebastian. For the next one, I have Leo, and in Latin, this one means lion, or also brave people. Leo is, it's sort of what we wanted, a short name. It's easy to say in both languages, English and Spanish, but we weren't really 100% with this name. It's a little bit similar to what we chose, not really, but it's kind of what it is, what we were looking for. It was just not it. Noah. Now Noah, when we first started looking for our baby boy's name this time around, Noah was probably the first name I came up with. This was the first name I liked. So this one was in my mind for a little while. It means comfort. It's a Hebrew origin name, and I don't know, I really like the name Noah. I feel like, again, it could be said very easily in English and Spanish. It's a short name. It's not that strong. It's very, I feel like it's a very easygoing name. Noah, it just sounds really good. I really like the name Noah. Again, we didn't go with this one, but I would say that if we have another baby boy, I'm really going to be considering Noah because I feel like it's a really nice name. Last one is Aaden, which means fiery. Now this one is in the same family of Liam, Ian, and those names. It's one of those that I've always liked ever since before I was even pregnant. However, we have someone in the family with this name, and that's why we didn't choose it, but it's again one of those really cute short names that I really liked. Now those were the 15 baby boy names that we at some point considered for our baby boy, but we're not choosing. The name that we actually chose for a baby boy is Elin. Now, if you notice in these videos, I did mention that Liam, Ian, Evan, Aaden, those were names that I really liked and we really considered, but they were all taken. So we saw, in one of those days, looking for names, we saw the name Elin, and we thought, wow, like it's very similar. It's short. You can say it very nicely in Spanish and English, and you know, it's not too strong. It's a very easy, sounds like a very easygoing name. So we really like the name Elin, and that's the name that we chose again for baby boy. We love it. We are set on this name. We're not going to be changing it, hopefully, but we really like this name. Hubby is very happy with it. I'm very happy with it. My whole family really likes it. So I am very excited for baby boy to be here so that we can start calling him that. We have already been calling him that. So anyways, guys, that is it for my 15 baby boy names. I really hope I helped one of you guys pick a name for your baby boy. If you did choose any of these names, definitely feel free to let me know. Comment below if you have any questions or any other definitions for any of these names, if you have any other suggestions, or what you chose for your baby boy, how you chose the name. So feel free to let me know below. Make sure that you stick around for next week's video. I'm going to be doing a baby registry checklist. So make sure to like this video to help your girl out, subscribe so that you don't miss any of my videos, and share with your friends and family. And I really hope you guys stick around and that I see you on my next video. Bye.